14-13. There's your score. We got a close one. These two teams never played each other before, but they're playing like old rivals right now.
Yeah, getting a little chippy there in the first quarter, Tony, as we saw the Mingo team already go into the bonus with 19 fouls.
All 5 starters did get in the scoring column for Hurley in the first quarter, so early balanced attack by the Rebels. Shot up no good by Nick Lee. Rebound's going to go to Waynick. And now, as the preluding in the first quarter, Wesley Peck going to bring the ball to the floor for the Rebels. And here we go. Nice give and go. The pick and roll works for Dustin Waynick. Assist by Peck.
Had Troy Starr not gotten away right there, Tony, we seen our first dunk of the season. I believe he'd have thrown it in.
He's got the height for it, that's for sure. I ain't seen too many 6'6" guys of that size not be able to throw it down. But I'm 6'3" and can't even dream of hitting the rim. That's why I broadcast, I don't play. Corey Cook getting it out to number 33. Dave Hatfield is checked back in. He's working down low. Waynick gets it out of here. And it's going to be off the leg of number 25, Tyler Berglow, sorry.
That's a good block by Waynick. Good play coming off his backside and not fouling him.
Inbound pass goes to Nick Lee, who's been the shooter for the Miners, but he missed that one. Wide, about missed it all. Hit the backside of the rim. And Peck now bringing the ball up the floor for the Rebels. No, we got a pick here. Number 5, Troy Starr going to go up. Can't finish it. Rebound's going to go to Tyler Cooper. Gives it to Peck, and they're going to push the ball back. A missed opportunity there by Starr. And we have a traveling violation there by Wesley Peck.
Yeah, poor layup down here on this opposite end, Tony, off that steal. Troy Starr breaks away. You got the right side of the basket. Got to use your right hand. I think he missed it because he tried to go to his left. So he must be left-handed predominantly.
Yeah, he was trying to draw more contact, and it looked like he was trying to finish the layup there. Yeah. Got to be strong. But it's a season's young. It's a season of progression normally in the game of basketball. Dave Hatfield getting the offensive rebound, trying to put the putback up, no good. Now Austin Cooper going to push the ball up the floor, pull back, kicks it over to Waynick. And he's going to be fouled from behind by Dave Hatfield. That'll be his second.
People starting to foul in a little bit more, Tony. Here, starting to, as more teams come in.
But you can always count on the Logan crowd coming.
Yeah. Which that game tips off at 4:15 and will be the 4th game of the day, WVSN's 3rd game. Yeah, we're excited to see them this year get Hatcher, get him over here, talk to him a little bit about his team.
I want to see this 6'3" kid from New York.
Yeah.
They say when him and his family decided to move down here that they were blessed.
We're going to ask him about Trevor Andrews, too. Me and you were talking with one unspecified college, some coaches that were here, and they were here to see Andrews.
Here we go the other way. No good. The layup by 20, Tyler Cooper. He missed one there. Going on the right side. Oh! No traveling. Shot over, number 5, no good. Troy Starr, rebound's going to go to Peck. He's pushing the ball up the floor for Hurley. And now they get it down to Cooper. Pump fake, nice step through there on the shot. Tyler Cooper drawing contact. He's going to go to the line to shoot, too. Number 5, Troy Starr. That'll be his second. And we have a 30-second timeout taken here by the Mingo Central Miners, trying to get things under control here, as now Hurley is now up 17-14.
As we'll give the fans a look inside of Coach Estep's huddle. He senior laden for sure, Tony, as his roster bears more seniors than any other class. Now I don't know what that entails for next year. He's definitely looking towards the now and should have. This kind of reminds me of a Lincoln County team, Tony, if you remember last year. We got a lot of good size, nobody extremely gifted in height, but everybody, 6 foot to 6'4", long wingspan, and they all look pretty athletic. be just another team in that Scott and Tug Valley and Tulsa region. It'll be tough to deal with.
Yes, Tulsa is seeming to be the team to beat around the area this year in AA ball.
Also in the Cardinal Conference.
Right, yeah, that's a tough conference as he connects on one of the two. Cooper does. Hurley struggled from the charity stripe so far in this one.
That was a bad shot.
Mingo seemed to press a couple of their shots. You're right. Nick Lee has been one of them that's taken a couple of shots that seem to be a little forced.
Yeah, he keeps fading away from the basket, and we've seen bigger kids have a fake. They just go up strong.
Yeah, you're 6'6", man. Act like it.
Yeah. Maybe
sometimes people are more comfortable with the fadeaway than what they are straight up shot, you know?
Yeah.
And the foul is going to be called on number 14, Nick Lee. That'll be his first.
Team's 10th, Tony.
Yeah, they've definitely racked them up. Now, Austin Cooper only needing 7 more points for his 1000th career now. He needed 13 coming into the game. He's got 6. And we have a pick there by Peck. Stole it right out of the unsuspecting Nick Lee there. Nice sneaky pick by Peck out of the pocket. A pick by Peck. How about that?
Yeah, he held it out there, Tony, and just didn't, no ball security whatsoever. They were smacking away.
And Corey Cook's getting charged with the foul. I mean, it's not like they're keeping it one-sided. These are some pretty apparent fouls.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. When you hack a guy out top, Tony, 99% of the time the ref's going to see it and call it.
So number 10, connecting on the first one there, Thomas Allen.
Really interesting. Coach Estep's not went to his bench very much. We've only seen 1, 2, 3, about 7 players in the game. With 10 or 12 seniors, you would think that his bench would be a little bit deeper. Maybe he's still trying to find his right group too, Tony. You see that sometimes early in the year.
Absolutely, and we get finally Mingo Central gets back in the scoring column there as Corey Cook connects on the 3.
Yes, somewhat of a scoring drought for the Miners. They went 2 or 3 minutes.
The score was 14-13 at the end of the first, and that was the first basket of the second quarter, and it's 4:30 to go. And I think they were on a little bad end of a run there to run out that first one. Here we go, Austin Banks bringing the ball back down. Little speedster point guard. Getting over there, long shot, no good. Rebound's going to go to Thomas Allen. He's going to get over to Tyler Cooper. Now the point guard, Wesley Peck, the general, on the floor for the Rebels. Gets things going, swinging over to the right side. Gets up, stop the key, shot up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. Number 20, Tyler Cooper, he's going to go to the line to shoot 3.
That should send him to the bench as Jason May fouled the shooter. That's number 3 on him.
Yeah, you would be correct. Coming off the bench.
Well, we're getting ready to see another senior check in and get him here. Corey Daniels, 6 foot at 180. He ain't got the same 6'4", 170 wingspan that May has.
Right.
But should be able to provide some good minutes being a senior.
He should definitely have been around the block a time or 2.
Yes.
Another thing for Mingo, we were talking with Coach Estep about this, is the cohesiveness. You're taking 4 rivals and making them be on the same team. So, they were all single A teams. They definitely played each other twice a game every year. Now this year, they're what used to be rival colors is all the black and baby blue now.
Yeah, kind of. It has to be somewhat of a growing curve, Tony, because you go all through grade school, middle school, and you're playing against these guys, and you do develop rivalries, whether it's a real hated rivalry or not. May wanted to beat Gilbert every time they played, or Williamson wanted to beat Birch. So it's in their blood. Take a few years to try to get it out.
All 3 free throws made by Cooper, and now a missed shot by Mingo, and a save there by number 2, Austin Cooper. but it goes into the hands of Austin Banks of the Miners. On your screen, Miners are wearing the black, and the Rebels are wearing the white. About to go over that there in the pregame.
Which WVSN traditionally we announce that in the second quarter, Tony.
It is, actually. Yeah, you're right. Banks with the step back. I tell you what, he can create some separation. Banks, there's something special about that young man. I like it.
Yeah. You hear the crowd get a little upset there that Corey Cook's going to pick up his third foul. But he came crashing in, and that's what happens, Tony, when you teach your kids to get position underneath the basket. You know, box your man out, and if they want to try to get the ball, they got to come over the back.
Yeah, it's all about the proper positioning for sure. And now back at the free throw line, a familiar thing here for the Rebels in the first half. Wesley Peck going to shoot two, and he connects on the first one. This will be the 17th free throw by Hurley. It's no good. Austin Banks getting over to number 22. Corey Daniels, he misses it. Rebound's going to go to Waynick.
Not afraid to get in there and pull the trigger. Tony has his first trip down the floor. This Mingo County team, they ain't afraid to shoot the basketball. Put up quite a few trifectas this evening.
Yeah, eventually, that's what shooters do, is keep shooting. Hopefully get out of that funk and get things going here. And we're going to have another foul here on Mingo Central. Tyler Cooper going to the line to shoot two more. I love the fans in Southern West Virginia, man. They're the most fun.
The ref got a little kick out of that one, too. I mean, Tony, as you look up at the board, I mean, I don't know how many team fouls. I guess we stopped at 10, just because they're in the double bonus anyway. So, I think we're at 12, 13 team fouls. And Hurley, Virginia's got 3.
Yeah, I got 13 team fouls here on my sheet, and that may be missing one or two. As Cooper connects on both of them, he's made his last 6 free throws in a row after missing his first one. 28-17, Hurley pushing his lead up by 11, 2:40 to go in the first half.
And I think a lot of it's been, Tony, this Mingo Central's ineffectiveness on offense to pull up for good shots.
And now we have a 15-3 run in this quarter alone by Mingo Central. And number 10 getting a foul, Thomas Allen, to the applause of the crowd.
Number 11, Tony picks up his second foul, Waynick. At least that's what we're signaled under the scores table.
Now they got 22, no, number 10 on the board as all they got now. His first free throw's good by Banks. He now has 7 and now make that 8. 28-19. 2 free throws and a three-pointer is what the Mingo Central Miners have mustered here in this second quarter. As you take a look in to the Hurley, Virginia team huddle there with Coach Mark Cooper, the defending state runner-up in single-A ball in Virginia. They returned to Player of the Year at number 20, Tyler Cooper, and return all 5 starters. So Mingo Central, they're going up against no slubs right now. Absolutely not.
Mingo's got, they got to find their identity, Tony, as a basketball team. We keep talking about, they come from different places. They come from different places. But the longer the season goes on over this 20 to 25 game schedule, they should be able to put it all together. I couldn't imagine with that many seniors they'd be ineffective.
Mingo Central coming up with a defensive stop. Austin Banks coming down the floor, giving it over to number 11, Alex Lee. And it's going to be up and good by Alex Lee. His second field goal off the bench.
That one was on Waynick.
Okay.
I was watching that time zone to make sure. I can't figure it out here. I really think that I've not seen Mingo in the last 4 or 5 possessions. Tony sat down and run when they come down and run a half-court offense.
Yeah, they just little disorganization at times as the putback was good there by
Nick Lee.
Nick Lee there, thank you. Another turnover. Now Mingo Central trying to make a run at it. Banks going down. We have a pile up on the floor there. No harm, no foul there. But maybe it been a foul, but was it loose ball? Loose ball, I think is what they're calling. Possession area belongs to the Rebels. 28-23. Hurley's lead shrunk down to 5 as they had it out to as many as 11.
Yeah, Mingo's went on a little run here for sure, haven't they, Tony?
Yeah, that's how you. It's a game of runs, they said. So whoever has the most and the longest ones is the one that's normally going to win. Makes sense.
Mingo really wanting to expand that defense out and give Hurley some trouble.
Number 2, Austin Cooper, found himself surprisingly open. Both defenders were guarding him, both backed off. He's like, all right, I'm going to take it. Yeah. And we have... They gave the foul to number 2, Austin Cooper, his first. And here we missed shot by 22, Daniels. And we muscled back up and good by Nick Lee.
He's played a lot better here in the second quarter, Tony, than he did the first quarter. His shots are a lot more controlled.
Yeah, he's got them jitters out. And now Wayne is going to get caught pushing off, and that's his third personal.
That's a big foul too, Tony, because he's a pretty big body, 6'6". And he's really been the only rebounding threat Hurley's had here in the first half. Blocking shots and stuff too.
So yeah, that's 58.9 seconds left, so we just went under the minute mark left to go here in the first half. 28-25, Mingo Central trying to close this gap up even more, and they missed the front end of the 1-and-1. And number 2, Austin Cooper with the rebound, gives it over to Peck. He's going to push the ball up the floor. Cooper loses the ball, gives it over to Daniel, and it's going to be almost tipped and saved by Thomas Allen.
Yeah, this 2-2-1 defense that Mingo Central's playing, they're pulling out that half court, is giving Hurley trouble. They got to try to get a guy in the high post to be able to be the pivot man to swing that ball around.
Austin Banks, he's not afraid to get down there and dribble around them towers, is he? And there we got an offensive foul there.
That was a good call, Tony.
That was. He had position, and that'll be Lee's second.
Yeah, man, they're not happy about it, but when you're able to establish position and have your feet set, it was right there in front of the referee, so he was able to see it. Good call.
And now 25 seconds left. 28-25, 3-point lead by Hurley. As 20, Tyler Cooper tried to take a shot, and they save it with the offensive rebounds. 15 on the clock. And we have a jump ball, tied up ball, and the ball's going to go to Mingo Central. 14.9 stop seconds left on this clock here in the first half.
Wow. Jump ball situation, Tony. That's real odd.
I think the referee's trying to call them fouls.
We've had a lot of them here in the first half.
It's definitely been an active game. Austin Banks going down. Nice shot. And now we got 1 second left on the Peck side. Just throws the ball down the floor and no good, and makes your halftime score 28-25. The first half of that second quarter will belong to Hurley. Then the second half of it belonged to Mingo Central Miners. And it was a 14-13 1-point lead for Mingo up to the first. And now a 4-point swing again makes it 28-25. We'll be right back here with the second half of action and also some statistics of unofficial scoring from the first half on WVSportsNet.com.
Sports Voice of the Valley.